There is a moment your dog sits by the window and waits. Have you ever looked into those eyes and wondered what it is trying to tell you? Some days it doesn't run to you. It just watches. It watches you more than you know, more than you watch it. And sometimes it carries something you may have given it without realizing. Number 1, raising your voice. It wasn't even about the dog. You were tired, maybe frustrated with something else entirely, but it doesn't know that. It only knows the sound of your voice changed. To your dog, your voice is everything. It is home. When that voice rises, home becomes uncertain. It wants to come to you. It always wants to come to you. But the memory of that sound holds it back. The wound isn't always visible. Sometimes it is just a little more distance than there used to be. It doesn't hold grudges, but it remembers, in a way that has no words. And yet, when you are quiet again, it finds its way back, every time, because forgiving you is something it does without being asked. That is the kind of love most of us spend our whole lives looking for. Number 2, leaving without a word. You do it every day. You grab your keys, you leave, and the world goes silent. It doesn't understand the concept of an hour, or a workday, or I'll be back soon. All it knows is that you were here, and now you are not, and it will wait for as long as it takes. This waiting is not nothing. For your dog, waiting for you is the most important thing it does all day. When you come back, that explosion of joy is 8 hours of love compressed into a single moment. Before you leave tomorrow, take one extra moment. Let it know you are coming back. Number 3, ignoring its signals. It nudged your hand. You moved it away. You didn't even notice you did it, but it noticed. Your dog communicates constantly, with its eyes, its posture, the way it presses into your hand. When it yawns in a tense moment, it isn't tired. It is asking, please, can we slow down? When it looks away in the middle of a hug, it is not being cold. It is saying, this is a little too much. Every signal it sends is a word it doesn't have the language for, and all it hopes is that you are listening. The moment you slow down and truly look, you will see how much it has been trying to say. Number 4, inconsistency. One day, it sits and waits for your return, and you smile. You tell it, good dog. The next day, you walk past, no words, no glance. Same dog, same moment, different world. Your dog is always trying to understand you. It builds a map of your behavior, and when the map keeps changing, it doesn't know where it stands. Tonight, you let it on the sofa. It is perfect. You were together. Tomorrow, that same spot is forbidden, and it has no idea why. Inconsistency is not cruelty, but it is confusion, and confusion wears on a dog the way silence wears on a person. What it needs most is not perfection, just predictability, the comfort of knowing what to expect from you. Number 5, forced interaction. Affection given on someone else's terms is not always felt as affection. Dogs are not built for hugs the way we are. Being held from above can feel to them like being trapped. A stare held too long, in the language of dogs, is a challenge, not a connection. But when it comes to you on its own terms and leans into your leg, that is love. Unforced, freely given. Give it the choice, and watch how often it chooses you. Number 6, loneliness. It walks through the house, room by room, not looking for food, not looking for a toy, looking for you. It finds your scent, and in that scent, it finds something like comfort, something like you are still here. Dogs are social creatures, not because science tells us so, but because everything they are was built around being with someone. Loneliness has a shape in a dog.
You can see it in the corners of its movements, the way it slows down when no one is watching. And then the sound of the key, and the whole world comes back to life. You are not just their person, you are their world. All of it, every bit of it. That is not a small thing to carry, being someone's entire world. There are 6 things that hurt your dog, and most of them you didn't know. That look it gives you sometimes, when you aren't even paying attention, that is not nothing. That is everything. You cannot explain to your dog why some days are harder, why you come home tired, why sometimes the world weighs too much, but it already knows. It has always known. It can feel what you carry before you say a word. In every home where a dog lives, there is a quiet, ongoing conversation, most of it wordless, all of it real. Tonight, your dog will sleep, and in its sleep, it will dream, and in those dreams, you will be there. What it asks of you is so small in the scale of a human life, and yet it gives you everything it has. This paw in your hand, that is a whole life being placed in yours. So, next time you come home, before you put your things down, before you check your phone, look at it. Really look. Because for them, this moment is not routine. This moment is the whole day. All of it. Redeemed. You chose each other, in whatever small way that choosing happened, and it has not forgotten that, not once. You are the best part of its life. Make sure it knows that, every single day.